I'm so happy for these guys. I mean, they've worked so hard. They have a lot of goals that they wanted to achieve this year, and this is one of the stepping stones along the way. And this was a big stepping stone for us. You know, I told them winning it is last year was great. It was something that we wanted to do for the entire NC State community, but we wanted to prove ourselves again and come back and defend our title. And these guys were focused. They were focused all me long, and it was fun. But the conference, even since the 5 years that our staff has been here, has elevated so much. I mean, you're looking at Louisville coming in and being a great challenge, UNC, Virginia Tech, obviously the next two teams, and even some teams getting better each and every time, like Georgia Tech this weekend, and Notre Dame had a great weekend. I mean, our conference, if you look at it, has just really grown from top end and all the way through the depth. And I think this weekend showed what the ACC is. It's great competition with some great teams. Well, conference meet, obviously, having top end certainly helps, gets those big points, but those little points add up. And, I think that's the big thing is we came here with 18 guys. We walked in with no diving points. It was a decision that I made. But we came here with 18 focused guys, and they all had their role. They all knew what their role was, and the goal was to contribute in the best way that they could to hopefully add them all up and put us on top. Well, those guys that get on that podium, even with some of the other guys that were in those events that couldn't make the podium, every day they come in driven to race each other. And so it was almost like business as usual for those guys against each other. And we put a lot of focus in freestyle because there's a good bit of events. And every day they come in and they go at it. And they just showed here again today. I think the big thing for those guys in that relay is they wanted to do it for all those people in the stands. We had a great crowd tonight, and they wanted to do it for them and send them out on a very positive note. Just put a stamp on the end of this meet. A lot of pride. My wife and I both swam at NC State. I went to NC State because of the rich tradition, and I think being an alum, it feels extra good. And especially with all those alumni and family up in the stands, we're happy to bring it back to them again. Well, yeah, I mean, when we first got there, we had a lot of work to do, and relays are pretty important on the NCAA level. We focused on sprinting a good bit, and we knew that if we could get that going, get our name out there on the NCAA level, that other events are going to come, and that's kind of what's happened. Now the rest of our team is really built up, and they have a lot of fun in every area. We've done some things a little bit differently. A little bit more focus on some of the intensity on long course, a little bit more focus on race pace on long course, getting them doing a little bit more than other years. But we do long course most of the years anyway during our training, so it probably hasn't changed all that much, except for maybe the next couple of weeks we'll keep a focus on long course.